Hey, buddy, it's Bob with Trade Genius. Got my good friend Phil here with me today. A lot of talk about what is the fractal that we're trying to compare with the market. Is it the 70s? Is it 2000, great financial crisis? Au contraire, much, much worse. Stay tuned. We'll show you the data.
Trade Genius.
Hey everybody, it's Bob with Trade Genius. Usually I do fun ads. I talk about our service, but I want to be serious with you for a second. We've been helping a lot of people trading for a long time. As you can see here, I want to let them do the talking for me for a change. But most importantly, we want to help you too. If you've not joined our service yet, come check us out, tradelikeagenius.com. Full service. You know, we have chat room. We have the algorithms for you. We give trades out every day. We educate you. So go to tradelikeagenius.com. Check us out. What you get out of our service is much, much more than what you put into it. And we'd like to see you in the room. Thanks for listening. Okay, Phil, we've been talking forever and ever and ever about this market. It's insane. It's insanely overvalued. You know, are we going to be hyperinflating? Are we going to be tech rollover? You know, is it going to be some sort of event? But let's scratch all that. Why don't you show the data that says that this next turn could be one for the books?
Right. So I think this is all you really need to see, right? And a common theme that we've talked about is just how concentrated this market is. You know, it's the meme stocks and all of that stuff. And it's really not what you want to see going into like a new secular bull market. In fact, a lot of times that is the end of the bull market when you see that high concentration. And, you know, here we are at 2023, we're rivaling the stuff we saw in the 30s. 1932 was the last time we were this high. So it's not a good spot. And all of these peaks here and all of these dates coincide with pretty severe market downturns. So, you know, it could be one of the cases where it's like, well, what are we rhyming with? Maybe all of the above in this situation, right? None of it has a good outcome in the short term. Longer term, though, you know, it's more like you have the forest fire analogy, right? And green shoots afterwards. So you have that to look forward to, which I think given where we are with tech and everything like that, you know, probably another renaissance like the dot-com boom was, where internet comes along, like AI's come along, right? And it does change things for the better. You know, we don't know life without the internet anymore, right? We do all of our banking, our shopping on it. Back then it was a novelty and nobody knew what quite to do with it. Well, that's the same thing with AI, and it's already part, you know, we're using it. We don't know it's in our phones and things like that now. And that's just going to get better and better, make things more efficient. But this is just fact of life. This is part of the business cycle, and we're just waiting for that last part of the business cycle to kind of sour, which is the consumer's already starting to sour. It's really just the jobs market that's really going to start affecting the GDP ultimately. That's just one thing that just it's an economic cycle. You can try to trump that for a while, but sooner or later you just cannot, and you have to let it do its thing. So
yeah, Phil, I know. You know, the interesting thing about this chart is I don't want to confuse people. What this chart is really showing you is that basically we're really, 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 really concentrated. And when this thing rolls off, these tend to be longer term sell-offs, okay? Because you're basically, the index is being fought against the whole way. And as I look through all those tops, I think the lowest the market fell was 30%. But most of these are all 47 to 50% correction. So when they do lose control of it, there's probably one stock you probably could buy, and if you use our service, we'll tell you what it is. Ha ha ha, just kidding. It's FNGD, okay? That's going to fly when this market really, truly rolls over. And what we're seeing today, Phil, this isn't it. This is OPEX shenanigans with a little dose of Israel-Iran war to justify the move. The bigger move's coming later this year, and that move will be brutal. It'll be persistent, and we'll be, I think, amazed at how much it's going to grind everybody down, because there'll be just no relief for weeks on end. With that, Phil, I'll let you go on that happy note. Come check us out at Trade Genius. There's some great trades now that the market's getting volatile, you know, so things are setting up here for, I think, an interesting summer and an absolutely probably devastating fall. Have a good one, guys.
Trade Genius.